Hello and welcome to another episode of The Floor is Ours with your boy AJ.
Your boy Nasty Mike.
Boy Rico here.
Jay Blaze is here.
And we got a special guest today, a big Packers fan, no other than our cousin Justin.
Yes, sir.
What's
Yo.
up, Jay?
Welcome to the building, Jay.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here, boys.
Let's
I
take the
bet you are
honorary shot with
Honey
Justin.
shot for the guests in the building, special
Yes,
guests.
Sorry, I didn't get my
Cheers.
cup.
Hey,
Cheers.
Cuzzo.
Go ahead, Mike. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome. As you can tell, you probably already see what he's wearing. What we talking about today, right?
Oh, you know he's
Yes, sir.
super happy.
Oh, at least somebody's happy amongst us.
Yeah. We'll get to our team later, but right now it's about the Packers defeating the sorry ass Cowboys.
Where he
Talk to him,
go?
Boys. We don't know where he going next year.
Here we go fishing, boys.
Yeah, so tough. How you feeling, Justin? What you
What's up,
thinking?
Jay?
How you feeling?
Shit, Victory Monday is always good when your team's still in it in January.
Yes, sir.
That's big fact.
That's gotta feel
Sure.
good. That's gotta feel good. We don't.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about us.
We haven't felt that
Let's
in a long
focus
time.
on you. Yeah. We haven't felt that in a long time. So
Yeah, so we're up.
Woo.
Yeah,
Some of us
obviously,
never.
Obviously,
Some of
three
us never.
were wrong on our picks on the first
Yeah.
episode.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate it. But
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I won't
like you said-
hold it against y'all. We
Listen,
was
we,
the
we were
underdog.
taking factors in the home field. That was a big fact. They were balling at home, 16-0. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't.
I mean,
that
home
was-
field definitely supposed to have its advantages.
It
But,
does.
but we
And-
also forgot the big factor. Regular season is a whole nother
yeah, it's
animal.
a whole nother. It
Right.
is. It is.
Right.
It is.
Try to tell y'all, Cowboys doing Cowboy things, and Dak Prescott. That's it.
Hey, that's where
Dak
great
is
players
Dak.
become great when they show
It's
up.
easy,
Yeah.
and it's easy to blame them. But Green Bay did their thing. You can't
They
even
did.
deny it. They balled the fuck out, honestly.
Balled
And
out.
Jordan Love is looking like a
Jordan
beast.
Love is looking like a stud. Like
No complaints.
No.
Sitting behind Aaron did justice.
Aaron
Uh,
Jones,
what?
three touchdowns
That's what
too.
some quarterbacks need is a vet in
you
front of them.
you go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan. You don't even skip a beat. There's no skipping a beat anywhere. Like that's crazy.
It's
all
been
about
a
the
blessing to be as a Packers fan for sure.
Yeah.
I
sure.
bet.
They got the formula down pat. They got the formula down pat.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, they know
That's
how to hire a
like
quarterback.
keeping Jordan Love on the roster for what? Another 20 years or whatever the
Yeah,
case is.
yeah.
However long Aaron Rodgers
Definitely
is there.
locked in that franchise quarterback for sure.
That shit is crazy, bro.
That's what it's
They
all
definitely
about,
did that.
man. It's locking down the quarterback, bro. It's where it starts, bro. Like
Yeah,
Look-
leader
look
of
at
the
the-
team.
look at how he maneuvered around the pocket. He was falling away, throwing it, like making plays,
Offset throws, 2 feet in the air,
creating
sidearms,
plays. Like he don't have to rely on a play opening up for him. He creates the play to open up. That's
Yeah.
sadly to say, man. That's what we're missing down here. I hate to just harp back on us again, but geez, that's what we need, man. We need
yeah,
that
we
type
do
of
for sure.
quarterback.
And the youngest team doing it, man.
Yeah.
Packers, we
Yeah.
got the youngest. I think the average age is like 25 years old on our squad.
Yeah.
The youngest team in history to
Yeah,
make the postseason. Youngest team in the league right now
Yeah.
in general.
that's crazy.
Also,
could
show how good
definitely
of a
see-
coach you have. How good of a coach you have too.
You could definitely
Yeah.
tell Dallas was out coached. Dan
Yeah.
Quinn was out coached.
Yeah,
yeah.
All comes down to coaching at the end too. They were out coached.
Exactly.
Came in there
And
with a
they
game
were-
plan. They stuck to it.
Yeah, last year they were trying to credit a lot of that stuff to Rodgers, and they were wondering how it was going to pan out when Rodgers left and LaFleur took the full reins of the offense. But man, he's done well, man. He's working with the pieces he's got, and we putting it together.
Yeah, definitely looking good for sure. Definitely looking good. What do you guys think about the Cowboys coaching now? What happens there?
Oh, yeah.
McCarthy got to go.
I mean, everybody.
Bill Belichick?
I was listening to something before even the game happened, and somebody
Yeah.
was suggesting that if Cowboys lose, Cowboys got to go after Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
That's what they were saying.
They even saying what Jim Harbaugh too.
Yeah,
Him
they
too.
lost, and now what? It's like
I don't think
bro,
they-
and the crazy
I don't
part
think
about
they
it,
keep
McCarthy
it
has gone 12-5 the last three
Yeah.
seasons. 12-5,
and knocked out in the first round each time.
and but knocked out in the playoffs in the first round.
They're 8-1 done games in playoffs since 1998. You know, 8-1 and done. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think Jerry Jones needs to take a step back too, man. I think he needs to, stop trying to be the GM and
too much. Yeah, he tries to do too much.
That's why you get Bill Belichick in there. You might have to do some of that because he's going to want some of that.
Yeah. He gets Belichick. It's up to Belichick, and that's it. Yeah, for sure.
I think Belichick ends up in the NFC East. Look, if Philly loses tonight, who's to say Nick Sirianni stays as the coach next year?
Yeah, they were saying his job is up in the air if they lose tonight too.
That's the one owner that's been known to fire coaches within a few years span. Look, he fired Doug Peterson after they just won the Super Bowl.
And it's looking close to reality because right now Tampa's up 16-3. So
shit,
they might be out.
Eagles just scored 10-16 right now.
Shit!
Even more live.
I'm sorry, I'm just dreaming.
It's pretty wild how the Eagles.
I'm back. Fuck me up, Rick.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Making those coaching decisions middle of the season when you fire both coordinators, like you change both coordinators in the middle of the season. That's something you sometimes don't recover from.
Not an easy switch for sure.
Yeah, it's not an easy switch. And you pick up Matt Patricia, who doesn't have a great track record as of lately. So, and the defense has gone to shit since he's taken over the play calling.
Yeah.
So,
and they got talent, man. They got talent on both sides of the ball.
They do, very much do. I'll take Jalen Hurts as my quarterback any day of the week.
Yeah. It's looking more good. We get Justin Fields. I'm telling you, because Chicago's going after the number 1 pick, Caleb Williams. If they get him, Justin Fields not gonna want to be there. I'm just saying.
I would agree. I would trade for Justin Fields or sign Kirk Cousins.
Or Kirk Cousins. Yep, I agree.
I'd
take Kirk Cousins. You don't look like you like that one, Reek.
No, Chris Greer came out today and said that.
I know we were talking about that earlier.
Like I was telling him earlier, they said the same thing about Gesicki. They said the same thing about past free agents. Like they're gonna say we want to sign the quarterback, but let's be real.
I hope that
blowing smoke.
Yeah, blowing
smoke. At this point, you only got 2 more years of Tyreek, maybe 2 to 3. Like you got to take advantage of what you have right now, man. And Tua's not getting it done. Tua's not putting us over the top, bro.
You think Fields is going to be the difference maker?
I think he can be.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, he's got an arm. He's mobile.
And with the weapons that we surround him with,
yes, yeah,
he won't have to do all that running. He won't have to be mobile as much as he has to.
Yeah.
But we need him to get out of the pocket and do something with it. He can do it.
Yeah.
I think the Bears take Marvin Harrison first.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I think if they
pair him up with DJ Moore.
Yeah, DJ Moore, that'd be fire. Yeah,
that would be a serious tandem.
It would be.
Because I don't think Caleb Williams wants to go to Chicago. He's gonna pull an Eli Manning.
Caleb Williams isn't even proven. Yeah, college-wise, but college is so much more different than the NFL. Like,
and like they said, a lot of them come out. Look at CJ Stroud, first quarterback, take the team to the playoffs too.
They didn't expect him to
first
do all
year
this.
rookie.
They expect him.
There's not that many of them that did that.
You don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of unproven quarterbacks who have played before.
Yeah, I mean, look at Bryce. That man is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he's had to deal with a lot. Man. Yeah, he had no line. He's got no team over there.
He looks like a lot of factors.
He looks like playoff Jack the whole season.
Yeah. But yeah,
speaking of CJ Stroud, you saw that him and Jordan Love had like exact numbers.
Identical, bro.
Identical. I saw that.
I saw that. 2 yards or something like that.
Yep. I saw that. They were both 16 for 21. Yep. Really, both
we bring that game we brought in Dallas to San Francisco. They're gonna have some work to do to get us out of there.
Now that
that's gonna be
that's a whole nother conversation, right?
Yeah, I think
I'm rooting for the Packers.
Like I said against the Cowboys, Green Bay is hot right now. They're one of the hottest.
Green Bay is hot.
They are. You know what I mean? Like it's not
They're
about
definitely having a different challenge this week coming up, though.
It's definitely.
Yeah, there's more factors. I think a big part of it will be the line, though, man. If we can give Jordan Love time, I think we have enough power in our receivers to get those mismatches with the linebackers somewhere along the line and get that open man.
Yeah, definitely, because you saw what he did when he gave him the line, when they gave him the protection. He was in the pocket and he was scanning the whole field. You know,
stands up in there like a dude, like I said, like a
nothing nervous about him.
No,
The craziest
no.
part is all the receivers he's doing it with, bro. He's not doing it with no
names. He got no real big time name receivers, not at all.
And his biggest receiver that
big time names before, but they are now. Everyone's starting to know who they are.
Look at Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed didn't have he had 2 catches yesterday.
Yeah, he wasn't even. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Even without his name,
any given day, it could be any one of those.
That's the thing, man.
7 receivers.
Yeah, our
quarterback
wide receiver core is serious right now.
That's what a good quarterback's supposed to do, though. Not worry about just one star receiver, because look how Tua was force feeding Tyreek.
Yeah,
that's been all year. That's the problem, and that's why he's ended up being how he is now. They know that he's going to force it to him.
Literally, he's down there somewhere.
He's down there somewhere. Exactly. Even that touchdown pass was super, 5 yards underthrown.
Yeah. Well, Reek made the adjustment and
great receiver does great things, of course. Make your quarterback look good.
But I like Waddle, man. I think Waddle.
I know Waddle is absent.
I haven't heard.
Not Waddle's fault though. Once again, it's Tua.
No, I know. Like I said, the play calling was
Tua and play calling.
Play calling was trash.
Bro, Mike McDaniel has been calling safe plays these past few weeks. Hasn't taken any chances. I don't know. They've gotten away from their game, man. They weren't, playing that middle like they used to.
How you feel about it?
He need to lock it in. He's doing too much being the crazy man. He need to focus.
The crazy man.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I just think it was definitely tough. I'm not gonna blame it on nothing. All I can blame it on. You said play calling, quarterback play. That's pretty much it.
A little combination of both.
Weather. I don't care how cold it was.
Nah, I don't even think weather had a factor to do with it, man. Nah.
They came out. They played like shit, bro. Yeah. The play calling was horrible, bro. But even when we were down or whatever the case was, whatever the score was, we were down. Motherfuckers were throwing fucking screen passes.
All those screen passes.
That one bomb play. They were just dunking, throwing the balls. Yeah. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to blame that Packers game on Dak and CD and the chemistry not being.
Yeah, you saw that, right? I saw it right off the jump.
Bro, CD is one player. You got tight ends, running backs, receivers.
Cook.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Their run game.
Once the defense takes out your best player, you got to adjust to something else either way.
Yeah.
And
it didn't help. Their run game is non-existent pretty much all year long.
Yeah, man. Pollard fell off. That shit is crazy.
Big time.
Believe me, I had him on a couple fantasy teams, so I know.
He started off hot. 3 games. He started off hot.
Yeah, first 3 games.
I know.
That's forever ago now.
Well, I had CD on my fantasy team when it counted the most.
Yep.
That Survivor League.
Yeah. He came through for me.
Yeah, we got a few champions in here for some leagues, right? We got AJ, two-time champion this year.
Thank you.
Yeah. JT champ, yeah.
I got one.
Mike got one. Sadly to say, me and Rico not so well. Rico, I did
off that 3rd place.
Yeah, JJ had a bad year.
I had a terrible. It's probably the worst fantasy year I've ever had. Not gonna lie. I went 2-14 in one of my leagues. That's how bad it went.
Yeah, that was wild.
I ain't afraid to say it.
The wins were impressive.
The wins were clutch.
They all came down at the end and knock out some teams, huh?
Both times we played, you almost beat me. Both of our matches were close as hell.
I just had no luck this year in that league. It's crazy. But look forward to it again next year. Fantasy is always fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Survivor League was pretty dope, man. It was the first time
I'm gonna try that next year. Yeah,
we're talking about we're gonna set one up ourselves rather than
Get everybody to put in $20-$25, whatever you guys want to put in, whatever. Make it a nice little pot.
We got to get a new commissioner though.
I was just gonna say whoever runs it has to make sure they pay. I'm not gonna say no names on here, but they know who it is once you see this shit.
Right.
I'm just gonna say it's you, PB, but that's it. Anyway.
That's it.
You're still missing
I gave
a couple
up.
dollars in
I
the
took
account.
what I could collect, and I said, forget it.
That looked pretty cool though. I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
You got to play with 17 people, right? Or is this
17 people?
You have to play for 17 weeks, right?
Yeah, and then you get like $200, and when the lowest team that gets eliminated, all their players go back into free agency, and then you bid on them. So
you have that, but that 200 is what you have for the whole season.
So you got to be smart with it.
It's definitely use it wisely, Pops. Use that shit wisely.
Wow.
But in the end, even though I went for broke early on a good player, somehow I made it to the end, bro. My championship.
So you spent your 200 on early.
The first week, Justin made it by I think 2 or 3 points. He was almost out
on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and he ended up winning the whole thing, which is crazy.
But in the end, I had Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Kyron Williams,
and that's another thing. You can play two quarterbacks.
Brown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Once it gets to like 5 players or like 6-5 players, like it doesn't like you need the money, but sometimes you don't money doesn't even matter because especially when it's down to like the last 2 or 3, no one's got money left.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're just picking up, for free.
Man, I almost blew it too because I picked up Purdy because they were matched up against Washington, and I was thinking he was going to pop off because Washington's defense is so suspect.
Yeah,
right.
And I dropped Lamar literally an hour before the Dolphins game. Dude picked up Lamar, who I was going against, and started him, and that was when he threw for 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I almost shot myself in the foot there, but I won by less than 2 points.
Just reminded us about that one.
That big ass whooping we took.
That wasn't as worse as the 70-pointer.
Yeah, no.
I wish we would have saved some of those fucking points in that game.
That's what our whole season was, honestly. Our whole season was that game. Really what it was.
What it felt like.
That's what it felt like, like
we beat up on nobodies.
Yeah, we didn't show up to the big games, man.
Nope.
Yeah, no, definitely that track record against those talented teams was not where it should be.
No. It's crazy how much us and Dallas
Cowboys doesn't even feel that special.
It's because we're so similar. We're very similar to that team. It's crazy.
We won by 2 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Vikings beat the 49ers. So if they could do it, we could do it.
We could do it.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it's football. It just takes a few things here and there to happen. And
that's it, man. Any given Sunday.
Yeah. Everybody's beatable at the end of the day.
The Browns were supposed to have the best defense in the league, and they just got smashed by Houston over the weekend.
Yeah, Houston lit them up. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, CJ Stroud is a nut. CJ and
that boy, he's a slinger.
These young boys.
And without Tank Dell, if he had Tank Dell too.
Mm-hmm.
My God, Tank Dell scary, man. He got Collins and he got Brown. They're good. Good wide receivers too.
Yeah.
Blaze made a comment the first episode about. It was kind of a crazy take about, could Jalen Hurts be the next Carson Wentz?
We just want to apologize for that take.
But no, I have one for you. Now I'm thinking about it.
Give me one. Gig, what you got?
Could we be calling Tua the next Tannehill?
Yeah.
I mean,
If so, at least he's on the way out.
Yeah.
I mean, we kept Tannehill for like 7 seasons.
We kept Tannehill
7 seasons. Tannehill had a 4,000 plus yard year.
It was serviceable. It just took him to the playoffs, just like what we're doing. We're not looking for that. We're looking for the next step, the evolution. We know what playoffs are.
Fucking playoff game in 20
I know,
bro.
but that's what we need someone to give us that next. I don't think he does it, man.
So, a question, Rick, you think he's still the answer, or you would want to keep him long term still?
Honestly, it would just depend on who the next person would be if that was the case. Because obviously, I'm not just picking up anybody. At the end of the day, Tua fits the system. The system is based for Tua. Yeah, and he's a good passer. He can throw the ball. He can make good, passing plays. He can throw shit through a keyhole. He's good accuracy, but he's just he can't really get it done when we're down, down 3, down a touchdown with 2 minutes left. He's done it maybe one time this year, but he ain't got that like dog in him to really like get it done.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Josh Allen will come in your building, throw 3 interceptions. But if he's down a touchdown at the end of the game with a minute and a half left, he's going to run down the field and he's going to score you a touchdown.
Yeah.
I would think also having a factor from last year, having those 3 concussions, got to have a player mindset in your head too.
I believe it.
You have to. You're not playing free as you used to because of that situation too. So you're living in that fear. If I do that run or I'm gonna get hit, it has to be in the back of his head too. I don't feel like he was 100. And that's my opinion. But I think
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. You could tell sometimes how
he's scared to leave the box.
Yeah.
The only time he ever does it,
I think Tua's been battling injuries his whole career, really, man.
Remember his knee? His knee was the first that they were skeptical of picking him up. He didn't go number 1 because of that.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So, Just, I have a question. We usually ask the guests this question: what's your favorite French fry?
We're gonna do something else.
You talking type or flavor or what?
No, it's not from
fast food. Fast food chain.
Man, it's a tough one.
It's a tough. Put him on the spot.
Put me on the spot. I gotta roll with Checkers.
Oh,
okay.
That was up there for one of them.
That was me. Yeah. Good choice, Jay. Good choice.
Cheese and fries.
Yes,
or Miami subs. They kind of got the same.
They're pretty much similar. Yeah. You're going in the same avenue. Did you hear Wendy's has crispy fries now?
Hey, that's the problem because you got to ask for them.
You got to ask for
them. You know what I mean? You ask for crispy fries.
Wendy's ain't been the same since they switched from the yellow box of fries.
Damn, with the Wendy chick on it.
They brought in the red, all that red.
You're right. Everything was super yellow back in the day. You're right.
I forgot about that. Damn.
So you're not a big Wendy's. You're not a big Wendy's fry guy.
We up there with you, Just.
Well, I mean, not their fries, but I love the fact that they don't cut corners on them burgers.
Baconator.
Hey, you had that Baconator on the pretzel bun yet, boy? Stop playing.
Hey, how many fast food restaurants selling baked potatoes? Burger spots selling baked potatoes.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. You're right.
That fully loaded baked potatoes, no joke.
It sets them apart from a lot, though. You're right.
And they got their chili too. Their chili's fire too.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Who's selling chili?
Who's selling chili when it's cold outside? You gotta put chili.
Who's selling chili?
Nah, but you know what I've been on real heavy out here, man, is they just built a Huey Magoo's right next to me.
Oh yeah, that's right around the corner from me. Yeah, fire.
It's because they cutting their tenders from the loin, not from the breast, like everybody else. Secret ingredient there.
Secret. Y'all don't have Raising Cane's out there though, right?
They just
Raising Cane's, Zaxby's, but
you got it all. You still prefer Huey Magoo's?
Yeah, Huey Magoo's top of the mountain.
Really. I think Raising Cane's is a little better, bro.
But here's the thing with Cane's. Cane's has the one sauce and that's it. Huey Magoo's has multiple fucking sauces and flavors.
They have multiple flavors for their tenders, correct?
Right.
Yes.
Right. You could get them. You could get the whole wing, the whole breast cover or tender. I mean, and whatever sauce you want.
Right, 100%.
Got you thinking about those breasts now, Pops.
Get lost in transition.
we big foodies here, bro. We that's one thing we love to talk about is food.
They got one up here. They put one over here in Manhattan.
315, brother. That's right up my alley.
What are they opening up, Mike? What did you say?
No, they opened already. It's Raising Cane's up in Manhattan.
Oh, yeah?
One up there. Yes, I gotta go check it out downtown.
This man got to drive about 30-45 minutes to go anywhere that.
I mean, I drive. Before we had Krispy Kreme, was in Jersey.
Another state just to have Wawa.
Yeah.
You was driving to Jersey for Krispy Kreme?
Yeah.
And Wawa.
Hey, but what if you get there and the light is off?
That would suck.
But it wasn't, thank God.
You got to eat them crusty donuts in the window, been sitting there for a few hours.
You got to hit the microwave.
No. Yeah, definitely got to check it out.
That's one thing about where he's at, though. The food in New York is
What? Bomb.
It's
The water's different out here. You know?
It's just different, man.
They need to build a White Castle over here.
That's what I said.
They got the one in Orlando though, but it ain't the same.
It ain't the same. But if you put that out there, legit, that's like you put a Chinese spot from over there, or a deli that sells bacon and cheese, stuff like that. That make them
should be simple.
About it.
It's simple as hell to make.
It ain't the same.
But you know what it is? It's your bread. It's New York's bread. Yeah. You can't imitate that bread. I'm sorry, you can't.
Yeah, need that chopped cheese pronto.
Cheese. The hockey way. Stop
the hockey way. The heart attack way.
The Sassone way.
Word. That's the only ingredient he uses. His song. Heavy sodium.
Nah, AJ need to go tell Vic to open up Golden Fountain again. Stop playing.
AJ sees Vic all the time. That's crazy.
Hey, I called.
Anyone that knows Vic is a legend down here by us. Chinese guy. He used to have a Chinese restaurant right by our house. Oh man,
Golden Fountain
restaurant's still there, but he doesn't own it anymore.
So what is he doing?
He
retired.
He works at another Chinese place in Boca now as the chef. No, he doesn't own no more.
He's doing Thai food now.
Yeah, it's Thai. Yeah, it's Thai.
Look, I called him for a recipe. He said he forgot.
You tried to get the fried rice from him?
He needs ribs, everything.
That's hilarious.
Nah, but actually, there's a pretty huge Asian population out here in Georgia. So, I'm surrounded by Chinese restaurants, man. They're everywhere.
Do you find any good ones?
Yeah, man. Honestly, I've tried like 3 or 4 of them, and they're all real good. It's not that like commercialized style Chinese food.
But tastes more authentic.
Taste that fire in that rice,
Right.
That's cooked over that real fire.
Right. Yeah. Selling me more on Georgia, I tell you that.
Hey, I don't think you'd regret the move, man. Florida's gotten. I love Florida, you know what I'm saying? But what I miss most is my family and my friends, not actually being.
Right. You know I'm sure that was the hardest part, though.
Yeah. You know how long we've been there, man. All my family is there. So.
Yeah.
But outside of that money go a long way out here.
I bet you see it more. Yeah.
It's nice out there, though. My boy used to live out there before he moved to Colombia.
Yeah, it is, man. It's nice. And it's, you get the seasons. Your clothes ain't sticking to you year round.
Yeah.
Sweating from the front door to the car.
Right. Yeah.
Tomorrow it's like a low of 15 degrees though. We got some real cold weather moving in.
He said we got some cold weather moving in. That's freezing temperature right there, Pops.
You had them sold in Georgia until you said 15 degrees.
You could always bundle up though.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Fucking bundle up if it's 65 out
here. I got 50 jacket. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. We
bundle up. But Florida, you can only shed so many layers before they start looking at you crazy.
That's crazy. That's dope.
Yeah, it's nice out there.
What's up, Jay? What we got next? So
the
fellas out there, Jay.
I don't know. Let's talk about the Chiefs. Chiefs playing their first game next week on the road.
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo.
In Buffalo.
And they've played each other, what?
Maybe
they
played,
3 or 4 times out of the last 5 years, maybe.
The Chiefs went down. Beat them every time.
Yeah.
Went down to overtime, remember?
Mahomes has not played a road playoff game yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This might be the end for Mahomes here in this road game right here, Pop.
Yeah, the Chiefs ain't, it's pretty obvious they're not who they were.
Yeah. The Chiefs are not who they were, but Mahomes is still Mahomes.
Oh, Mahomes is still Mahomes.
And they got some up-and-coming players. Rasheed Rice been going crazy.
Yes, he has. Yep.
I might be going over recency bias because of what Buffalo just did, but Buffalo's looking strong right now.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo is a solid team, man. And Allen, he's always going to keep a minute. Like Rico said, he could go out and throw 3-4 interceptions.
Yeah.
He gonna come back with 5 touchdowns to make
you forget about him.
Right.
Forget about him.
Yeah.
Can't stand that motherfucker.
Man, you seen that touchdown run he had? About the boy out there looking like a running back.
Yeah, 52 yards.
He's
bro.
got to be the hardest quarterback to tackle in the league.
Yeah, he's
without
big.
a doubt.
He's big as hell.
He remind me of Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger was another quarterback, very hard to tackle.
JJ, we're gonna have to ban you from the quarterback comparison.
Roethlisberger was hard as hell to tackle early on.
Yeah, but he ain't running that fast.
No, he wasn't running like
touchdowns either.
Oh no, in the early stages, Ben used to run more, a lot more.
He was hard to tackle. Yeah, he was hard to tackle.
Very hard to tackle.
Yeah, we took Ben out in the height of that Pittsburgh defense. 2011, Packers took the Super Bowl. That was when they had Palomalu, Brian Clark, Harrison had the whole.
Yeah, that defense was solid back then.
Yeah, we took them out.
That's one thing. That's one thing they've always been able to do right. Those get defenses pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I don't know. Tomlin, as soon as they brought up that contract, and
walked straight out.
Mid-interview, he was out of
he did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Mid-interview, as soon as they brought up the coaching, like the contract.
Didn't say anything, just walked out.
Bro, the lady didn't even finish the question. She's like, hey, Mike, you got 1 year left on your...
He's so
walked right out. He walked right out.
Oh my God.
He went to go get his stunt double, Omar F.
I never, now that you say it, now I see it. I'm not going to be able to unsee that now.
Somewhere along the line, bro, they related.
I've never really thought of that. That's crazy.
That's great, bro.
That's hilarious.
So I guess we're all signing. Are you? Who we got here? Who we got in this game coming up?
Nah, bro, we'll do our picks. Let's not do our picks.
We'll do it Friday.
We'll save that for Friday.
Okay, we'll save picks for Friday. We still have a game on. Anybody got an update on this game right now?
Halftime.
9-16 at halftime.
16 to what?
16-9.
They was going for a 2-point, but they didn't get it. They went for a 2-point conversion.
Why? That's the time. I don't understand.
It's safe to say the Eagles still struggling.
Yeah,
Eagles still struggling.
That's crazy.
What was the final? Hurts had a broken finger, sprained, or dislocated. What was it?
I think they said it was sprained.
That shit was looking crazy.
But he didn't throw the ball all week up to the
last
game.
week.
Last week, yeah.
And he had the glove on, and when the game started, he had to take it off. It's different, when you're not playing.
Is that it's on his throwing hand?
No, he took it off. But he took it off. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying the injured finger.
Yeah, it's throwing hand.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
I didn't even realize AJ Brown wasn't playing until the game started. What happened with him?
Oh, him.
They said it was an injury, man. But you seen that rant he had on social media?
Yeah, he took everything down though too.
Yeah, I think they called it an injury, but I think it's more so there's personal reasons.
But he did get hurt last game, and that knocked him out.
I don't remember him getting hurt last game though. Yeah,
he did get hurt last game. That took him out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a hit for them though, man. That's a big loss.
Big time.
Oh yeah.
Man. They got Julio. They chucked out Julio Jones out there right now, trying to be still.
I like Devontae Smith, but not as a number one.
No. Not big enough.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, Tyreek's a number one, but Tyreek's just a different type of.
As I said,
that's a different animal.
Man, crazy flat out outrun everybody.
Yeah, his speed kills. That's why it's different.
You put some height on him, dominant.
Oh, forget about
100%.
it. And honestly, I think that's what the Dolphins need in this offseason is just a little bit of a bigger receiver. They didn't do anything with Claypool, so if you're not going to do anything in develop Claypool, you got to go out and get a big receiver,
or get us a tight end, a big tight end. A big tight end
too.
Yeah. But why they went out and got Claypool is beyond me.
If you're not gonna use him, I don't understand.
Or just same thing with Chosen. Just in general, why would they get him?
Why would they get him at all?
Yeah, he's a bum.
Yeah.
He's got talent. He is a bum, but he's got talent. I don't understand why.
He made it to the league, so I guess he's got a skill set, but Packers got no-namers outperforming Claypool.
That's a fact. You can say the same thing about Robbie Chosen, if that's
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they just took him because he's home team,
Yeah.
From the state of Florida, they maybe thought he, I don't know, appeased the crowd or something. Who knows?
Right.
You do nothing for us.
Yeah, no, we definitely gotta make some type of changes this offseason.
Yeah.
The defense got fucked up big time the last couple games.
No, we got hurt, banged up,
and you don't really need to make much changes on defense. They just got to be healthy,
and they got to make sure they re-sign Christian Wilkins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
And
maybe get a better linebacker, another linebacker here or there.
The backfield for the Dolphins is crazy too, man. Y'all boys got some studs over there.
Definitely got to.
Yeah.
Another off season to wait.
The reemergence of Mostert, that was pretty wild.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That boy went off this year.
Yeah,
but who? You got A-Chain. He's young, so
A-Chain.
You're solid. Yeah. I think you're solid at the running back position. You're solid at the receivers. You're solid on defensive line as long as you sign Wilkinson. You got corners. You got Holland at the safety. You're good.
I think we need a real tight end also.
Mike just said that before you
came back. That. We need a tight end for sure. 100%.
What about Ramsey, man? You think he lost a step or what?
No,
I mean, for the most part, he's been locked down this year for the most part.
They showed it.
A Pro Bowler this year, and he's only played 8 games with us, right?
Pretty much.
No.
I think we didn't have someone on the other side. X was hurt.
X was hurt a lot this year.
Eli Apple is complete trash.
Yeah.
Man, watching Eli on the field is painful.
Yeah,
that boy is
painful for you. Imagine what it is for us.
Yeah, exactly.
I know for sure y'all had somebody better than him to put out there.
Him and Kohu gotta go. Kohu gotta go too. I'm not a Kohu fan. I don't like Kohu, man.
Kohu's not bad at nickel. He's more of a nickel. He's not bad, but Eli won't be here next year, so we ain't got to worry.
Riley looked lost in the middle in the middle of the field.
Teams player shouldn't even be on the field.
Shouldn't even be. Keep him on special teams.
Once he got involved with Yes Jules, it was a wrap.
Yes Jules. Oh man.
Boy, Jair Alexander though, that boy's a dog. And one thing about him, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if y'all know too much about him, but he's hilarious, bro.
That man is hilarious, bro.
In interviews and stuff like that, bro. Dude is hilarious, bro.
He's definitely a stud, man. I wish he was a little more durable.
Yeah.
Because he gets injured a lot, man. But when he's on that field and when he's can play a full season, he's definitely one of the, I'd say at least top 3 corners in the league.
Yeah. That boy's funny though.
But that pick was nasty.
That pick was nasty.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
He ran that route like a receiver, bro.
Right in front of the receiver for that one. Yeah,
that was great. Is back. My boy, that's my boy, man.
How did you become a Packers fan?
Oh man, take you back to the early '90s. Started in 3rd grade.
I mean, because you was the whole time, right?
We had a book fair, and Justin saw a Brett Favre poster in the library.
Actually, I was a friend of mine in 3rd grade was a Packers fan, and I started to watch him play. I really became a Favre fan before I was a Packers fan.
Gotcha.
And then I don't know, they always been good, man. It seems like we had a couple of. I'm not gonna lie, I've been through a 4-12 season with the Packers before, so I've seen some pretty low lows. But for the most part, we've always been in contention.
Yeah. You've had consistent winning seasons for the most part.
Yeah. I've seen Favre win a Super Bowl, Rodgers win a Super Bowl. Right. Hopefully, Love might pull one off this year.
Congratulations on experiencing that in your lifetime, my brother.
Hey, I'll tell you what,
we've experienced it,
I've only watched them play twice. Both games in Miami, both games we won.
That's right. I went with you to one of those games. You're right.
There's a real crazy backstory behind that one.
I was a sad fella that day. Oh man,
those are definitely some wild games.
Crazy how it's quarterbacks that draw us to our teams usually. Because when I grew up, I saw Dan Marino, and I thought he was the greatest thing ever. Look at this guy. How he
was though.
Yeah. So
Well, what about Ray Finkel?
I got his jersey.
Mike got his jersey. Mike got his jersey.
Finkel and Einhorn.
Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn and Finkel.
Einhorn and Finkel.
I got his jersey. That shit's packed up though right now. I took all my shit down, put everything in storage.
If you tuned into the last episode, Mike had all Dolphin gear in the background. He changed the whole set.
Rico had the Dolphins backdrop on the TV. Everybody was down.
AJ went from football background to all hockey and baseball.
All sports.
You kept the Dolphin up there. Okay.
I can't have the Tua jersey up no more.
Hey, I don't know, but I seen a video on TikTok of motherfucking Cowboy fans smashing all their TVs and shit. We saw go that far.
We saw that. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. Hey, that's what fandom does to you, though, man. Being a fan, it's
frustrating.
It's a job, bro. Especially
when you're a true fan, man. Not
100%. Yeah. When you've been in years and years, especially football, that's my favorite sport to watch, to be more passionate about, and as passionate as long as we've been fans for our teams.
Yeah.
The games hit different.
Feel that, you
feel like you putting the pads on.
Yeah, man. That's why I said the dream of one of ours is just one Super Bowl, man, in our lifetime. We just need one, Dolphins. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Give us one.
About 30 years, I've been saying this is the year.
Hey, I was saying it this year too.
But I feel like that's every true fan.
Every true fan. This is our year. Every year, this is our year. I'm gonna be starting to get tired of saying it pretty soon, though. With the Dolphins, I don't know if I can start saying it, but
ain't no stopping now.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating sometimes, man.
Look at Detroit. Look at Detroit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. How long they been?
You're right, Mike. If they could do it, we could do it. If they could hang on,
they were just happy to win a playoff game.
Tell me there's a chance.
Had people in the stands crying.
You had people crying in the stands, man.
Crying in the stands.
That's what I want to be.
Right there with you.
Oh man.
Get over the hump with the quarterbacks we'd be getting,
Yeah. It's where it starts. It's where it starts, man.
Man,
look at Russell Wilson came in. I'm sorry to cut you off. Russell Wilson came in. Champion, Mahomes, champion. It's only what Burrow was there. Burrow was there. We can't say that. We can't get past the first round and even say some shit like that. These guys come in. It just sucks, man. It's hard. Well, I
think that's probably the toughest position to draft, man.
It is
quarterback.
But then when you've been us and who have slipped on some, you slipped on the chances we've had of getting certain quarterbacks. You don't think honestly, keep it real. And I know we've gone past this. Jay, you probably wanted Herbert. Do you think Herbert could have taken this team over the top?
I'm always gonna stick by my Herbert pick. The thing about this team, like I said before, this team
built for Tua.
Built for Tua. That's the thing. I mean, they got all the weapons, they got all the speed. It's for Tua.
But when you're a great quarterback, you make that work. You make it work. You
for sure. Yeah. I mean, I still think it'd be a hell of an offense with Herbert.
Yep.
But
I agree.
Yeah, a bunch of teams passed on Lamar too, man. He was sitting around for a while.
Lamar went, I think, like 31 or 32.
Yeah.
That's pretty much every team passed on him. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, but then you sit here and you look at other teams, like the Packers, like the formula they got. They had Aaron Rodgers for how long?
Yeah.
What they do? They went out, they drafted a quarterback. He may have not liked it. A lot of people didn't like it. They drafted a quarterback. He sat for 3 years.
Yeah.
Came in. He's balling, winning them playoff games. First year in the playoffs, winning them playoff games because he's got that mindset already. He's sit behind a Hall of Fame quarterback. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, Packers definitely got a good QB system going.
Yeah. But it seems like.
But like Justin said, it's hard to draft that. Look at, like you said, Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. One was supposed to be better than the other, and it ended up turning around the other way. Like, you never fucking know.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't have it as worse as the Jets. They get it wrong every year, and they keep the quarterback every year.
Even when they signed the best quarterback, it still went wrong.
Even when
But if Rodgers is healthy, I do think that's a totally different team.
Oh, no,
it would have been.
Everybody
would have been.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the Jets got a good enough defense.
Oh, they got a good defense.
Competition with
the Jets defense is pretty good, yeah, and their offense was about to be pretty. With Aaron Rodgers back there, oh man,
yeah, it would have been a different team.
And we know now they're definitely gonna fix their O line this year. So
yeah,
because that shit was trash too. But
that's another thing the Dolphins have to look at. You didn't have the Jets as it was just us and Bills the whole season.
Bills,
Now you got a healthy Rodgers coming back. You got to worry about Rodgers and Allen.
No.
You don't know what the Patriots are going to do in the draft.
I
mean, granted, I know still, but
there ain't enough they can draft to keep up.
Yeah, quarterback's just not going to do it for them.
You're right, but it would still suck.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, you never know.
Like we were starting to be ahead of the pack, and you don't want to start slowly falling backwards in the pack.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Dolphins beat Buffalo, man, and it's a whole nother playoff scenario.
It is.
But
if the Dolphins would have beat Tennessee on Monday Night Football, it would have been a whole nother playoff scenario.
Yeah.
I mean,
I honestly think that's where their morale started to come down a little more. Like that's where
once
they took that loss, you shit the bed to a team that you're not supposed to shit the bed to. You're supposed to win that game.
Not even that. You can't be up by 2 touchdowns with 3-4 minutes left and lose the game.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh man, it was fun in the beginning, man. You know, it was, but we played. The Dolphins.
It was false hope again. False hope.
Yeah,
again.
false hope, man. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. I was hitting so many woos yesterday, like Ric Flair. I'm lost my voice.
Always nice, bro. That's always nice to do. Especially in the play. I don't know what it's like to do it in the playoffs. Never experienced a woo in the playoffs, but
and it's crazy. I was driving back up from Florida. I went down for Damien's wedding. I was driving back up, watching the game on my phone. And the looks I was getting on the highway because I'm throwing my hands up, probably thinking I'm abusing my girl or something. I was crazy.
Oh, you had to watch the game on the way down, huh?
I didn't make it home until third quarter.
Oh,
so I had the phone sitting on the dash. I was doing one of these numbers up and down.
We saw you were watching with the Dolphin game at the wedding.
Game
on the laptop.
By any means.
Real football fans, trust me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a great sport.
All right. Anything else anybody want to bring up to the table before we cut it?
Last thing. If the trend is still going in about 15 years, Jordan Love will be a New York Jets on the New York Jets.
Right. Right.
He's on the way.
Favre, Rodgers, Love. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
But if the trend continues, he'll bring us a Super Bowl.
That is true. Damn, boy. That's crazy.
Hey, look, it could be this year. Look, the last time.
It really could
in 2011, when the Packers won that Super Bowl, we entered as a wild card, played every game on the road, won every game on the road, and beat the best Pittsburgh Steelers team, which was that they've had in a while.
Yeah.
So, you know, history might repeat itself, man. You never know.
Never know.
Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah, man.
You got the hardest path going through the NFC, I would say.
Yeah.
So I'd say if you make it to the Super Bowl, you have a good shot of winning it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if we beat
Dallas, San Fran.
Yeah, if we beat
San Fran.
Dallas, I'm not gonna lie, man. I did believe we were gonna beat them. I didn't think it was gonna be in that fashion, but I did expect us to beat them. But if we beat 49ers, which I believe is a much stiffer test, that's gonna legitimize our Super Bowl championship.
I could see y'all definitely being in the Super Bowl then.
If you beat the 49ers, there's gonna be a lot of fucking woos.
Yeah,
I can't. My throat can't take it. I'm already losing my voice.
Nah, much luck to you, man. Definitely. At least someone in the family can be successful and have some happiness out of this league this year. You know. So
well, I gotta enjoy it while I can, anyway.
Hey, appreciate you coming on with us, though, Jay.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me, man. For
Thank
sure.
you for coming.
This was a
Yeah,
great,
man. The show was dope.
great
Boys, keep up the good work.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So next time, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed, and thank you for watching.
Yo, peace.